Oh, to see without my eyes. The first time that you kissed me, boundless by the time I cried. I built your walls around me. White noise, what an awful sound. Fumbling by Rogue River, feel my feet above the ground. Hand of God, deliver me. Oh, 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 is me. The first time that you touched me. Oh, will wonders ever cease? Blessed be the mystery of love. Lord, I no longer believe. Found in living waters, cursed by the love that I received from my brother's daughter, like if I steal.
Good morning from the Tuscan countryside. It is insane here, guys. I'm so happy to be here. My boyfriend's grandpa has a house here, like a beautiful farm with an orchard, and it's magical, and I feel so grateful that we get to spend time here. And my parents are also coming tomorrow. They have driven all the way from the Netherlands. They're on holiday, and they're gonna join us for a few days here in the countryside. I do have to work, unfortunately, so I'm gonna grab my laptop and sit next to the pool. There's like a little covered area by the pool where I can sit in the shadow and work. So at least I can alternate between writing and jumping in the pool, which is much better than working in my house, so I'm not complaining. And a little reading update. I am reading The Days of Abandonment by Elena Ferrante currently. It is so depressing though. Like, I love a sad summer read, so it's fine, but this one is kind of like next level. This is about a woman who gets left by her husband for a much younger woman, and what follows are her days of abandonment. She's in her house during a heat wave in Italy with her 2 children and a dog, and she's slowly going crazy and trying to deal with this intense loss she's feeling. And yeah, it's intense, I have to say. And also, I feel like I started this too soon after My Brilliant Friends, because the writing style of this book is quite similar as that series, and I just keep picturing the main character of My Brilliant Friend, Elena, as the main character of this book, which doesn't make sense, but I can't stop it. So I may have been a little too quick with continuing with this one, but still, it's so good. It's like so raw and emotional, and it really confronts the feelings of insanity you can have when you're confronted with loss and grief and being rejected and betrayed. So once again, a masterpiece. I think I might finish it today because it's quite short. I'm like halfway. But yeah, first we gotta get some writing done, so I'm gonna grab my laptop and go to the pool. It's taking some imagination to write my autumny, witchy novel in the Tuscan countryside. It is like the opposite of the atmosphere of my book, which is so funny. I'm currently in the process of restructuring everything and rewriting a second draft. And then hopefully this summer I can send something readable to my agent. It's about time, but I'm still so scared. I'm overthinking every choice I make. Every time I write something, I'm like, but I could also write it like this. Like, how is this thing supposed to happen? I don't know how people do this. I overthink too much to make decisions on my own. But we gotta do it. I wrote a few hours this morning, and now we're gonna wait for lunch. And then I might take a little break and write some more this afternoon. We'll see. And it's turning really dark right now. I'll show you. Like, where is the sun? It's getting so cloudy. It's still warm, of course, but I'm kind of sad. I want the sun. I just woke up from a little siesta. We had lunch this afternoon together with my boyfriend's grandpa, and he just kept adding wine to my glass, and I wasn't fully conscious of how much wine I was consuming because it was very good. But yeah, in the end I had 3 glasses of wine, and after lunch I tried to do some more work on my novel. I think I got like 3 sentences out, and I was like, I have to lie down. So I took a nap. Also, a storm suddenly came on during lunchtime, so it was not good weather outside anyway, so I feel like I didn't miss much, but it looks like it's getting better now and that the sun might actually come out soon. So now I can take my book to the pool and actually do some reading for the first time today, because I've just been working, and after that we had lunch and a nap. And I want to finish this book today so I can move on to something more uplifting. So yeah, I gotta rouse myself. Maybe I'll jump in the pool first so I at least will wake up a little bit. And then do some reading.
Go for the passeggiato.
When you die, my firefly.
Normally.
What could I have said to
We're
raise
gonna find a huge
from
fig
the
tree.
dead? Oh,
The
could
figs are not
I
ripe yet.
be the sky on the 4th of July?
I guess we have to come back here again in August.
Well, you do enough talk, my little hawk. Why do you cry? Tell me, what did you learn from the Tillamook burn or the 4th of July? We're all gonna die. Sitting at the bed with a halo at your head, was it all a disguise like junior high?
Good morning. It is our second day here, and I had the best morning ever. I just did some journaling by the pool, and we just had a super slow breakfast, and it's just magical here. It's actually insane. Like, I don't know if you can hear this. It's so loud, but it's so different from the human noise in the city. It's so calming. Like, this is the sound of summer for me. It's so nostalgic, and I wish I could just bottle this feeling and keep it with me, because it's the best feeling ever. There's just such an abundance of life here, and it's something I'm not used to at all from the Netherlands, because we don't have a lot of nature. Like, there's not a lot of variety there. There's definitely not a lot of wildlife, and here it's so different. And I never thought the difference would be so big, because it's both countries in Europe, you know, but the difference is actually insane. I'm encountering so many like insects I've never seen before. There was a gecko in the bedroom here. I've never seen a gecko in real life. It was so cute. Oh my god. I don't know. I feel like so much more in touch with nature here, and I feel like the people here live much more in touch with nature. Like, the people here eat off the land a lot. They live with the seasons. There's chickens on this farm that they keep for 5 years, and then they slaughter them to eat. There's wild pigs that they hunt and they eat. Like, it's so much more how it's supposed to be, I feel like, and it's really beautiful to witness. Anyway, this morning I finished The Days of Abandonment, and this was a painful read to get through. Not because it was bad, it was actually really good. Like, Ferrante's writing is phenomenal. And if you've ever been rejected and left by the person you loved, the feelings in this book will be so recognizable and so like painful. Like, I can still call up that feeling so much of like the despair you feel in your body. Like, it's almost a physical sensation of not wanting to let go of that person, you know? And Ferrante described it so well that it was like, this was very uncomfortable to read, but in the best way. If a writer can let you feel such intense emotions, you know, it's a good writer. But yeah, this was definitely, you need to be in the right mindset to read this and not sink into despair with the character, for sure. So now I'm moving on to something I hope will be a little less depressing. I don't think it will be a happy book still, but at least it won't be as intense as the other one. And that is The Lovers by Paolo Cognetti. First of all, an Italian author. What better place is there to read this? A very quiet novel set in nature, very in tune with the surroundings, very atmospheric. This book is about Fausto, who, after his relationship ends, leaves the precious of Milano and moves to the mountains. And there he takes a job cooking in a trattoria. There he meets a woman named Sylvia, and it says, like him, she is searching for something, but her sights are set on the glaciers above them. So I think this will be a heartbreaking novel too, but more of a quiet heartbreak, if you know what I mean. So very excited to start this. I just brought a lot of small books because when I'm by the pool, I don't know, I like reading smaller reads so I can go through them more quickly and feel very accomplished, and then I've read a lot of books. I don't know, it's stupid, but this is the next read. This morning we're gonna either just chill by the pool or go to one of the surrounding towns here, but my parents are coming this afternoon, so I might want to save the cultural activities for when they are here so I can show them around a little. But we'll see. I just saw the gardener walking past with this bunch of big flowers that grow on the zucchini plant because they fry them here to eat them. I actually had them last night too, and I think we're gonna have them for lunch. Amazing, I love it. Straight from the garden. That's so good. Anyway, yeah, let's see what the day will bring. Update before I head out to the pool again. I don't know how this vlog is going, to be honest. Like, I'm filming so sporadically, and now my parents are also here, so I'm just focusing on spending time with them instead of filming. So I don't know if I'll have enough footage to make like a proper vlog of this, but I hope so. But yesterday I finished The Lovers by Paolo Cognetti. Also, my book got wet by the pool, so it's all crunchy now. There's nothing like a good crunchy vacation book. And I really enjoyed this. It was not life-changing, but it was a really nice, quiet, like contemplative novel, really slice of life. It's very simple. It doesn't really tackle big topics, but it just follows the lives of a few people who, you know, live in these mountains and the connection they have to the Italian Alps. And it was just a very comforting and beautiful read in its simplicity. I don't know if I would have enjoyed this as much if I did not actually live close to the Italian mountains, because this talks about a mountain, Monte Rosa, that I can actually see from where I live, like almost from where I live. Like as soon as we go on the highway, we can see this mountain, and from the mountain you can see Milano. So like I felt some connection to this book. It was very fun to learn more about the place and how the people live there. So I think that gave an extra dimension to the book for me, but I don't know if I would have enjoyed this book as much if I didn't know all the references or like the places it talked about, because that made it extra special for me. But this was nice. I do recommend. I definitely want to read The Eight Mountains, which is the book that made him like very popular worldwide, because I do like his writing style a lot, and now I'm curious about that one. Then right now I'm a little bit in between books. I started The Emperor of Gladness by Ocean Vuong this morning in bed, and I'm only like a few pages in, 18, so I'm not really connecting to it yet. It always takes me a while, but so far so good. There's a lot of metaphors though. He uses a lot of metaphors. I think in the first chapter he describes the town where the story takes place, and I think every sentence contained a metaphor. It was very heavy and intense. But yeah, we'll see how this one continues. I have a lot of time to read by the pool today, so I'm sure I'll get a little further in. I just switched to my phone because my camera keeps quitting the recording, and I don't know why that is. And I don't want to figure out right now what it is. So I'll just quickly finish here, because the other book I'm carrying around is Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Wall Kimmerer. And I started this last year already, and I read quite a bit of it, but I didn't finish it because, first of all, it's a book I want to savor, like same as Women Who Run with the Wolves. It took me over a year to read that, and this feels the same to me, where I really want to savor the wisdom that is packed within these pages. And also it's quite dense, it's quite heavy. It's not an easy beach read, you know? So after a while, I always need to take a break. And since it's like separate essays about different topics in nature, it's fine. Like you can just pick it back up whenever you want. And right now I feel called to pick it back up again, especially because here I live so close to nature. People here like have a very different relationship with nature. They live much more off the land directly than what I'm used to. So I don't know, that inspired me to read a little bit more. So those are the two books I'm going to read today or in the coming days. And yeah, I'll check back with an update soon. Today's actually Joe's birthday, so tonight we're gonna go to the lake here, Lake Bolzano, I think it's called. Bolzano, I forgot. And we're gonna have a nice lakeside dinner for his birthday, which is very fun.
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out and walk with you.
Per me per favore una coppetta stracciatella e nocciola.
I have loved you for the last time. Is it a video? Is it a video? I have touched you for the last time. Is it a video? Is it a video? For the love after I feel up to your arms. Is it a video? Is it a video?
She just cooks a lot of things when
For the love after I feel up to your arms. Is it a video? Is it a video? Is it a video?